Hi guys, I'm Amy and welcome to my new channel. Previously I had been doing games and vlogs with my friend Helga over on Detention Twins, but recently we decided that maybe each of us doing our own channel might be easier. And so we're still gonna do like collabs and stuff, and I think we're still gonna do some stuff on Detention Twins, but we're each gonna kind of do our own thing. Um, the majority of what I do with this channel is probably going to be gaming videos. I mean, it might be other stuff, but I don't know. My upload schedule, I'm going to try to almost always have something uploaded on Wednesdays. There might be other random stuff in between, I'm not sure. Uh, but I work a retail job and I don't really have a set schedule. And it's the holiday season, so I'm busy like all of the time. So maybe sometimes I won't get stuff uploaded like right on time, but I will try to have something up every week for you guys. Um, but with that, I probably should have done just an intro video, but instead I'm doing an intro video and going straight into a new game. So this is Disturbed, and I really don't know anything about this. It just popped up on Steam and looked interesting. So I don't know why load game is an option, but let's just go ahead and start the game. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm, your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. I only have one cow. For some time the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. With each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind you're going to do something about it. Well, good for me. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Ooh, I really like the art style. Okay, go to the house, go to the crops, or go to the shed. Let's go to the crops first. The path divides the crops you've labored so hard to prosper these past months. A pertaining odor... Whatever. An odor remains that you... Remind... The... God, I cannot read. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is running short. Follow the path, go to the pen, go back to the house. Go to the pen. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as the growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Grab a mushroom. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Oh, Jesus. Slowly, your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Oh my god. Okay, so, apparently I need to make smarter choices. Go in the farm. Quiet, yada yada yada. Perhaps it's you. Gonna do something about it. Alright, and this time, hopefully, we are gonna do something about it. Okay, we'll go back to the crops because there was... Go to the pen. Inspect the water. Inspect the water looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. I'm not gonna grab a mushroom, so we're gonna leave the pen. Okay. Follow the path. You continue down the trail and cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Maybe I should have gone to the house. There's a faint whistle from the wind between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice there's a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deadly light outside. Go further into the cave. Oh, damn. Before you take your next step, you realize that you've made a terrible mistake even thinking that something helpful could be in here. I'm just gonna run away. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Well, you make it to the trail, and then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. Oh my god, so apparently I should just go to the freaking house. Oh man. So I've died twice, and it's been what, 2 minutes? Pondering what you should do next. We'll go to the shed first. Attempt to go to the shed. The door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Okay, we'll go into the house. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness as the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is just the same as how you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems would just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. It's my everyday life. Read journal. Dear journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Beth Ann is also doing quite well, never disappointed the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Dear journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Someone broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind when someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I just put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again, including me, apparently. Dear journal, I awoke one night to a foul smell I've never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip to the city to see what this is about. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems that you have less valuables than you anticipated. Close the chest. Okay. Lay in bed. You lay in your bed and fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing outside against the grass. You begin to hear whispers and chants, but you can't make anything of it. An image appears before you. A stone, glowing as if it were alive. The chants get louder, your vision grows in more detail. You reach towards the stone with your hand as your fingers make contact. A clash of thunder rattles about you. Your clothing and skin start to flake away like dust in the wind. The particles flow into the stone, sapping the life from your body. You feel pain you have never experienced before, and fear begins to flood over you. You suddenly see yourself lying in bed, never to wake up again. Your adventure ends here. Damn, there are no good choices in this game. Oh, but it's so cool. The art style, I like the art style, and I think it's because it reminds me of, like, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. You know, those books with all the, like, creepy stuff. I don't know. Something about the art style reminds me of that, and I loved those books as a kid. Go to the crops, yada yada yada, follow the path. Okay, continue down the trail, helpful, continue down the path. Come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. Find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lived here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he's home. Inspect the shack. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person who lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon, you use it on the door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. Oh god, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Look on the table. Flipping through the pages, you discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. I'm thrilled about Buddy has mentioned to me the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there's a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple of weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under, and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but I can't be helped now. I'm leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying, and there's nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you get chills running down your spine. Okay, I feel like opening the trap door is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You observe the trap door, noticing a lock, keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. The air attacks your body with piercing cold, and you notice immediately that the lantern study her. Feel darkness around you as you stay in this awful place. Ooh, talk to the woman. Tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there, let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to say about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. I'll free her. Thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. Now I will do you a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears. The horrible image of itself before you. You feel a chilling grip of bone block under your arm. Energy is pushing your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of life slip away and everything goes black. It's unfortunate that your journey ends here. Fuck! Okay. Yes. Okay, follow the path. Continue down the path. Inspect the wagon. Get the key. Although I don't know why, because I'm just gonna avoid the house. Okay, cross the bridge. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that's happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under the tree, sit down, get comfortable. You gently held back against the tree and gaze at the sky. Pick the grass. Where you can get up, the roots sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. You turn around and see a large, angry face looking back at you. Your jaw drops in horror, no sound or scream escapes your tongue. The grip of roots squeeze what air is left from your body. Your adventure ends here. Damn! Okay. Crops. Path. Continue down the path. Cross the bridge. Okay, I'm gonna take a nap this time. I wonder who this might be. A bad feeling overcomes you and you realize. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking at your surroundings. All seems well. You can't. If you're fearful something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward, it seems like the only logical option now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Reach a point where the trail splits in two paths. Which way should you go? We're gonna go left because I'm left-handed, so I like left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up ahead to a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect. Look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion full Only something of pure essence can free me, a rare hope like a flower found in darkness. Back away from the sword. You listen to the spectre and leave the sword. Figure fades out of view. Continue on. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The trail continues to your right. Inspect the lake. This thing underwater is an orb of some sort sitting at the bottom. There's something strange about it, as if it were calling to you. I'm not gonna dive in, because that seems like it would be death. Continue. And the faint trail comes to an end. There's a collection of stone pillars down by the hill. The hill is a large field of grass. Stand before the large stones. The center stone appears to be something slothful. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed there. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Wait. If I get the orb, can I put it in the center? Some sort of orb. Dive in. Clearly. Okay. Load game. We'll go right this time. Reach the end of the pathway over the area. Gate secures the passage to the area of wall around the property. Also of interest, there's a tree that has a hole carved into it. Inspect the tree. On the right, one's in the middle, on the left. Press the knobs. Yeah. It must be some sort of combination. Leave the tree. Go to the gate. You approach the gate curiously. Alright, so I think I'm gonna stop here. I'll try to do another episode of this if anybody wants to see how it continues on. I want to see how it continues on though, so I might just do another episode of this. If you want to keep up with the channel and with me, I'll post links to social media below or in the description below. And like I said, I'll try to do an upload every Wednesday. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!